Okay, so mic's working. Anyway, today we're going to solve a mystery case in Fontaine. If I'm not mistaken, the, the mastermind behind the missing girls and the police officer that got turned into water from last time. Oh, and if I'm not wrong, tomorrow should be the new. I mean, today should be the new update. Only like 6 to 10 hour from now on, I think. But unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to cover it till I complete the Fontaine's Art Conquest. But I do. We're going to complete the Art Conquest at haste. I hit rocks. Let us continue to the hotel room. Book our hotel the board. The audios are working just fine.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Yeah!
Don't worry, we haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while.
In that case, I'll go order for us first.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
She still doesn't sit down while eating.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
This is probably porridge, a couple of bread. I think garlic bread. I don't know what the hell this is. This is clearly lasagna. Is this a chicken? A drumstick?
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
It was a pleasure working with you, Nadia.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
At least you'll be happy. We'll be stuffing ourselves full.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Very soon, but we still need that. We soon, but we still need the.
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
Yeah. They really did a good job covering their tracks.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
So, is that guy dead?
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
Yes, it was a quite breakthrough on a cold case happened a decade ago in Fontaine.
To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters.
Regarding how biased their legal system is?
It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist, to seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
A kind of a fixer. Is that what you mean?
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
We wanted to ask the Hydro Archon for some information.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
To find our twin.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Tell me you didn't think about kidnapping her.
Guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you.
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Florine will just stop this.
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending.
Could you suggest something a little more practical?
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
Florine will probably just guarding her while she's asleep.
I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy,
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep. All right, no more joking around. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse?
Well,
Why
worth
don't
a try.
we try after this meal?
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
A drink also tastes that way
Is
too.
that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuck.
Anyway, we got a cutscene.
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
You could try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine...
Will do.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
As like rain falls without reason. Oh, this place again?
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Huh? The same person? I mean the same name other like last time?
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Clear as a day.
Ugh. That's kinda spooky.
Vache!
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
Let's hear what she has to say.
Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey,
Yep.
traveler? Stop walking! Come
Huh?
on, wake up!
Am I being drawn into the fountain? She doesn't respond. What is that?
Vache! Are you my dear Vache?
Huh?
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Nope.
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
You lost your name? Sorry to hear that, miss.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
This expression again. Human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who has lost their form.
Lost your form? Is it kind of like how someone gets dosed by those primordial water?
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
She be one of the girls who were dissolved?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril. No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need me to find him.
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it'll be hard for him to forget you, ma'am.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed,
You was
is
the
that
witness?
What you call it? Dissolving. If anything, I consider it a form of release.
What do you mean, release? Is this your actual form, or the human are your actual form?
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a... I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Well, sorry to disturb you, ma'am. I guess I gotta go back.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
You got it, ma'am. What is going on? What? It's a war zone? Why suddenly a war zone? Whoa. Ooh.
Look out!
Whoa. What is going on? Why am I being surrounded by these robots?
God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
What the hell did I do this time? Oh, Lorine?
Chlorand?
I guess our cavalry has arrived.
Quick, now's our chance!
Oh, she had a gun? I didn't know that. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for watching my back while I was asleep. No, seriously, what's going on here? I was just asleep, talking to someone in the other world.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Clarand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you.
Oh,
It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
at least be grateful, Napia.
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clarand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry.
Something bad
I
happened?
did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
So he wants to dispose us just to cover his track. All he did is blow his cover. Even more, we'll start getting suspicious. At this point, we'll be on his track sooner or later.
Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
That explains it.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Thanks.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Yeah, we just got some leads while we were stuck in the other world or underwater. Fontaine underwater.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clarand was being sincere with you.
I know, she's...
What just happened?
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Yeah, it was so weird. I feel like suddenly waking up and the whole world is already at war with each other.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clarand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're a fighter now, Paimon?
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Yeah, yeah, those henchmen are pretty tough. They hold their own against the robots.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Oh, right. Probably because we're suddenly unconscious in front of the fountain.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
What?
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said, that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Someone tampered with the Fonta?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors, so how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Uh-oh. Yep, somebody tries to kill us.
Yes, so if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Oh, yeah. That's a wise move.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
No, really, it's just Nappy is being lucky. Really lucky, even. Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us from Fontaine.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate, but whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger, and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
I think we just so happens to took out his associate, the person's associate.
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Nope.
Well, it can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too. But it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
According to Lynette,
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
it's me.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel, talking that weird water creature on the other side.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
The boys in the fountain belong one of the missing women.
Oh, that is important.
Oceanic consciousness.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
To try searching for him. You might know a thing or two about our lead.
Yes, thank you. Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Well, you
Why
did
not?
say that our farewell meal didn't really count. And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easy.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, we also have some plans to go over.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
What the hell is that in the name of achievement? How do you pronounce that? What's this?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping
Good
watch,
idea.
Mademoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let her...
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now,
Ooh, an underwater lair. I mean, an underground lair. I guess this is the ghetto part of the Fontaine. Takes me back to the not cry. Hey, there you go. Oh, I guess I haven't visited this place for a long time. I didn't know much yet. Unfortunately. All I did just open this teleporter, that's it. That tavern, right? Oh. Bar? That's just too bad. I thought I can get a drink from here. Ah.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Perfect for a gang leader like her.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years.
Your father... He was the previous boss of Spina di Ros...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No. I'll explain it myself. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the street. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it...
What? What rumor has it?
That even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Bro going out like a man.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that.
He wants to maintain his dignity in life.
How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Any clue?
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that must be why you're interested of of these disappearing women cases.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something.
Did the Monsieur know something?
I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Mom's gone and her father's gone soon. Father's gone later on. Yeah, that's rogue. You know, we're quite alike in this regard.
Mademoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case. But even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
Yeah. I don't get why they suddenly turned their back against him.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
You can call that a Lucifer syndrome, I think.
But how could... never mind.
Oh,
If
shit.
Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Cloran.
The one saved us earlier?
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him? Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Ms. Cloran has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
Put him out of his misery.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
I understand. You still cannot grasp that this happened. I'm assuming Chlorine was once your friend.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel.
Afterward, Ms. Cloran told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in the duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks. You two should go and rest.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will...
Rest in your room. Really? I didn't get to show what my room looked like?
Paimon slept, huh? Navia?
There she
Welcome
is.
back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
Oh yeah, I remember. It's that place that just almost looked like this one, an underground ghetto.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't...
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere.
I'm very suspicious. I'm in the Docus mode here. That guy has to be the mastermind.
I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? In that case, let's go talk to him.
What? What happened?
Aren't you coming along now?
No, it's nothing. Let's...
Another achievement? That's sweet.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
I still remember a little when we get to that new planet event. We have a sip of water. Throat feels dry. Uh, how did she know?
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or...
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to...
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Isn't she not the same Melusine in there? I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Investigation business.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Ah, thanks.
Cool. Oh.
Please come in.
Ah, yes. She's finally meeting the Hydra Dragon. This is getting quite awkward. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur Nervalet. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
We would like to ask you about some files.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse...
Who knew that Nervalet would be so easy to talk?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
You must be joking, right? No way you didn't. No way you let this guy slip past your nose. I mean, this guy just went under your nose.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Ahem.
What?
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead.
He allowed the duel? Well, fuck. What do you do? Is any dragon are like this? My god, no wonder the Columbina hates him.
In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh. That's a good detail right here. She's actually crying. The tears flowing. I mean, yeah. Instead of just water forming near the eyes.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated by all. Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
She absolutely ripped him.
Navia, are you okay?
I'm fine.
It's raining
Rain.
again.
It's raining.
It must be it must be a new bullet doing again.
Right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building?
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
What is it? Did you think of something?
The father case, was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can turn into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. All right, let's go to Poisson. With this...
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over...
We should go while the idea is still fresh.
Great.
Let's go! Make haste! Let us make haste. What the hell?
Without lightning to give warning, the sound of thunder is quite startling.
That gave her one hell of a jump scare. The timing couldn't be just more perfect. Oh!
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
That's a ship? I didn't realize it was a ship.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in a gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I get it. It's, to put it simply, it's a steampunk theme.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewer. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began after...
Hawk Melus on a ship. Let's go at the Mapuika.
Run the engines!
On the top floor. I didn't even realize this thing is a ship until I was being told it was.
Maloose, we're back.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court.
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Alright, what about it?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Would the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could...
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea.
How come he didn't get turned into water immediately? Or does the effect get delayed?
If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance.
Drugs, got it.
As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield.
Another clue.
Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse.
Okay.
That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some... But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Oh. The one he was accused of murder at the time was his friend, right?
Huh? How did that happen?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
They could have belonged to someone who got dissolved.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe if father got into the argument with Jacques. I don't know how to pronounce the name right. It's also possible that the third person was also to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, there is no need to follow your father's path.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end?
I'm guessing he did this to protect you while you're still a kid.
Synth is still here. Callous the Unfaithful is still his epithet. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
Well, I guess you can say I'm some sort of detective myself.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
That must be why he is willing to die in a duel.
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you.
Yes, because he passed away, he won't be able to protect you anymore.
Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula, but as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public.
Ah! That's why they had him framed for his death.
If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the
Right. So nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
I'm gonna save this quote.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword.
A signature weapon is an axe, not a sword.
If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. No. He might have set up everything precisely because... Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Maloose, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating. But if you want to use it against the enemy...
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
I'm sure the said enemy is protected by some legal clause.
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades.
Yes, and we know little of this organization too, beside their tactic.
There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have...
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Maloose.
I am the butler, after all. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and...
Thank you for all of that, Maloose. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendor. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news.
What a smart way to weed out the mole.
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming... There's someone else like him, too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around.
So, they're like a sister organization?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the Sith, it's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards.
The guy who got dissolved last time?
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all to think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to...
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry.
Of course.
You're too kind, my lady. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today.
I'm surprised they're trusting Spina, even after the seemingly being framed.
If it might help, you could also pay them a visit.
Aw, thank you so much, Mel.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to...
Alice case record. Oh, not too far? That's good. Let's try glide carefully.
Huh?
Is that them?
It is settled, then. Please excuse me.
Thank you for arranging everything.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
She looks upset.
Oh,
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Shh. Don't bother her.
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di...
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
You what?
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again.
Nice to meet you. This is my first time here. Greetings from Japan. Oh, and nice to meet you too, Ichika. Oh, I see. You use translator. Well, I had to look on my browser to take a good look on the translator. It seems YouTube automatically translate the what you said. Unfortunately, not for my Streamlabs chat box. I came here from Japan because I want to have a P2 with ID friends. Ah, I see. All right then. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy the live as I play Genshin. All right, without further ado, allow me to continue. But my Indonesian is Koshi Damis Koshi Shigao. I don't know the last part of it, unfortunately. I think Google Translate messed up YouTube Translate messed up that part. I got here through an automatic recommendation of my friend's live stream. Oh, I wonder who's that friend is. I'm sorry for coming suddenly and surprising, but oh, it's okay. I'm not shocked at all. No need to worry. Oh, now is my Streamlabs chat box actually translate. That is surprising. All right,
He had
let's
many
go.
regrets and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
Oh, thank you for the subscribe, Ichika.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Thank you, Ichika. Let me read this. Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized this was his final farewell to the two of us. Someone ordered Jacobs to take out Callus?
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty.
Oh.
Callus had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
If everyone likes him at the time he was alive, there's no way he'd be seen as a bad person. So he's definitely being framed.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Your dad's probably also got silenced too.
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
They had a lot to explain to do. Nappia and that girl is kind of look up. They kind of things alike.
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword, he must have done so to give you a better life.
It's a coincidence that they both lose their dad. But it's worse with Napia because both of her parents died.
Oh. Thank you for everything you've told me.
Thank you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
Like father, like daughter.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Testimony from Jake's family. Lauren.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine.
Oh shit!
Don't worry.
I didn't pay
Let's
much
investigate
attention.
the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic?
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, after my partner here put the dots together for... Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened?
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table.
So to him, the Reina just looked pretty normal.
After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with the gun he was holding. Probably belonged to Jacques. Or a third person on...
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys?
That could be possibility. He could be a struggle trying to seize that gun, since he didn't bring his own gun.
But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us?
Doesn't want his daughter get whacked.
He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malouse told me a thing or two. I'll tell you everything, once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callis's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callis the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callis. But it was Mr. Callis's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks, no matter what others might say.
Don't worry. I will definitely... You and all our other comrades at the speak...
I guess he's not a suspicious person. I guess he really is loyal to the Spina. Oh, it's outside. Okay, it's over there. Ah, this guy.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia?
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say Callis did a fantastic job running the town. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city.
High-paying and legal, you mean?
Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these 2 friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Missing people cases. And a guy turned into water. That's it.
Ah, yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that if you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
We have already looked into that. We tried to ask the Monsieur de Nouvellette. He didn't found any.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually...
Of course. Without them, why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more...
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them.
Elaborate.
If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage.
A different command.
If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, so I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it...
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
What? He's a suspect?
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside,
I guess
I'd like to
I'm
wish you all the
mistaken
best
him.
with your invest. I'll be staying in the city for a little while.
Marcel. Alright, go. How far do we need to go? Paprika, you're up.
Rev the engines!
That's her?
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let...
Oh, wrong person.
right away.
La la. La la la.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what...
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery?
In front of audience. That guy turned into water.
I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, and it's our first time being a lawyer too.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right?
Yes. I was reminded of your father's case right away.
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Arrhenius by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit.
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to...
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hide. Do you have any new thoughts on my father?
About that. Sorry, my age is... The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push your...
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support.
One of your financial supporters, Napier. All right, let's go over here. Is that where the sound come from? Sheesh. It gave me a creeps.
We've talked to all 3 suspects.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yep. None of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single cop... Anyway, even though we didn't make a break...
But where should we start?
Jake's motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jake, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Would he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Would he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Outlip of his usefulness, just to clean up the mess his boss made. So no one will speak up.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides, Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit, as it's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the...
Given everything that's happened since... but who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Privately owned Gardamex. Privately owned Gardamex. I forgot which one of the guys again. If I recall, one of them is on Spina de Poison. One is the goddess, and the third one is the businessman. But which one's the name? I almost forgot. Is it Theory? The cop who controlled the Gardamex?
Thierry, you say? But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha.
Alright.
I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Way too easy. What about Marcel?
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel also... Wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else. Florent?
Florent?
Why Florent of all people?
It is true that he was... But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security. So he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Who could it be?
I think what? Who is it, lumine? Irrelevant. Irrelevant? Irrelevant? Lauren. Only one person really fit the bill. If we just consider the incident with the Guardian Max, the only person... Oh, another person then? What about Marcel? Ah, something happened.
If you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trust. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to us. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
One of the person very close to you probably knows a lot about you. Know your every move there and then.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The Synthi production base.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be we need far more solid proof before—
Navia, here you are.
What? What?
I've been looking for—
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Wait, John? What did he do this time?
What? Is that someone you know?
We fought before. Now he sees us as a friend.
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
I only know him as the guy who loves to fight. I don't think he's the kind of a person who kill people and leave no trace.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Like in a true serial killer fashion.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah, and it'll be a lot
I understand.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
2 teams. You can go to Irenaeus while I'll go to investigate that place.
Just since this is a trial about the serial disappearances, you're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be—
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
Did they pay attention? Behind our back?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson. It's our hope that you're confident.
Thank you so much.
See you then!
Suspect analysis. Splitting to 2
Now
teams.
that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
I want to find that shield skill underwater. I don't know how you call it. The seashell thing. Ah, this is the one. This thing is pretty good, let me tell you. See? I really like the skill. He got shield too. A good offense and defense. Oh god. This censorship is just getting ridiculous. Oh no. At least Columbina makes sense. Because she's a hydro. Ah. 250 meters. Oh, that's what we need. Nice. Really? Oh, there it is. Let me mark this one on the map real quick. Stone Gateway. Right. Just hope this does not trigger the cutscenes. Oh! Damn it!
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. You're right. And Navia's probably arguing up a storm.
Episcopal. I can't pronounce it!
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right?
Going to use this opportunity to duel Clorend.
I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to...
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man. Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Bro is ready to throw a book at her.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for the... We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge, and if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
So, Napia's going to be his lawyer while I'm away.
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Alice Record. Yeah, he had struggled greatly with it in order to kill Callus. Did Callus act in self-defense? Did not carry a gun with him when he went out. Larger number of Gardamex. Marcel.
Marcel, the head of confrérie of Cabriere.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the leap, and if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged.
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
A shocked and confused brought to the stand.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I think an attorney won't be necessary.
Very well. In that case, since both sides
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun.
His son doesn't seem look so distraught when Navia accused him.
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the... Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Navia versus Newfoundland.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabriere.
Oh, really?
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Culprit turned the third person into water.
Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Begin to refutation. Motive to kill. Estelle did not bring a gun with her.
Something's...
Nope. Oh yeah, this is the one.
A pile of clothing, but now it is clear. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
Interesting. Not bring a gun with him. Oh, this one. Okay.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus. only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Who gunshot? It can be concluded that there's only one person who can have a large number of Gardamek in his possession and run the Synth business without leaving traces. This person is none other than Marcel. Oh, okay.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Tie up the loose hand. Oh!
Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Whoa. Successful reputation. I cannot pronounce it properly. My lord.
Ah, so that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
Yep. Explain why the heck the women are still missing, because their remains could not be found.
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? 1. Do you have the evidence to back up your claim?
I'm afraid not.
If you don't...
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time,
regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigate.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Yeah, the last time she was acting like a spoiled brat.
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after...
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you describe, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person...
I thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him.
If he speak up, the young Napier would probably be dead.
The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice.
Yeah, he's at the worst position at the time. So even if he does have the truth, the public would already vindicated him.
What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate.
Yep. This way, they won't even know what your next move is, even if they are watching you.
I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
Yep.
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives.
Number of dishonored lives?
In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted.
You're saying some of them are actually innocent? All this time?
Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live, or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
Huh?
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both of... On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Not much you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list.
He did all this without a lawyer of his own.
Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my...
No, it's not your fault.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family, what could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable...
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he... But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things.
This isn't just about me. And Annette, the biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, many people's images are flashing before my eyes. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh, so he seems to know about Vacher.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I've Merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Sinte production base. Oh, come on! Are you serious? I was about to nap that, Hydroculi. For crying out loud. What's this? Party setup. Guess they want us to use a Fontaine character to enable those Fontaine mechanics. Oop. Let's just use Charlotte. Yeah.
Installation chamber.
Drop your weapons!
That was easy. Wait, what?
The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Ooh, a chest. Wow.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way.
This is one hell of underground
Maybe
lair.
we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Up there? Right. Interesting.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Alright, let's see if I can find hidden chests around here. What's this? Ah, nothing special. Oh. Hello there. Lose energy its combat capabilities. Oh. This should do. Whoever owned this place is a bit.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Whoever owned this place in the Fontaine must be one of the elites. A chest. Loot this guy chest as well. Oh, okay. I guess they're welcoming us. Oh, no, you don't.
Say cheese!
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
After all that, though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Napi as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up.
Look for the clues. Else? Examine the pool.
Look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that special water, if you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure stuff can dissolve a human.
Yep.
Paimon will take notes on this incriminating.
The pool found within the HQ is filled with the water from the primordial sea. Anything else we can use?
Let's see what's written here. Nothing. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
Well, related to his and Jake's case as well.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus. Because of this should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise, he can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only I concur. Let's send someone to kill him.
You won't declare war as long as we don't touch Napier. Ah, his intuition is right.
Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance. Alright, let's collect more files. Hey, what's this? A chest?
What's all this? Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
That's gotta be the female victims that are left over.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are... Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearance? And then they were turned into water, and all the boxes of things. These names. That means...
There remains... Alright, anything else? There's 2 more.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of... Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that's definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious.
It's just too bad the security is pretty weak. Well, never mind. Considering the travel took on a literal god, or even eldritch being.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify
Jacob
Jacob
Ingalls
Ingalls' research
research.
conclusions on the primordial sea, and use his theory. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea.
22, 23, 24.
23 and 24 were dissolved.
Jacob, huh? That guy looked familiar. Calm down, this is just a way of being detective. You'll probably need a paperback, Paimon. Detective probably had to solve a really gruesome case such as this. And probably even worse too.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Alright. The goal of researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Sensitif who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. But did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vache.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
He is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these...
Yep.
experiments?
He signed up on a bunch of the experiment report. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignir.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more than meets the eye.
In any case...
I think that's all the evidence.
We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on, but...
Really, is this Vache? Is it some kind of a code name? Because Fontaine official did not record a guy named Vache.
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit to...
This already been ticked. Was it up there? Seriously. What about over there? Nope. Already note that one. Wait, what?
You take that side and Paimon will take this side.
Oh, we have to double check these cases. These boxes.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see.
A book.
Vignir. Isn't that Vache's lovers?
Yep.
Then you found her diary. Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their love story.
They made a list of baby names.
Sweet.
What's this? I can't read it.
So many. A whole page's worth. The final name she decided on was... Marcel.
Go.
Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vignir's grown son?
Let's go. That's our late.
Hey!
That's our late. Vache could at least live up like
Whose image
50
do you
years.
see? Marcel, is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone.
I was waiting.
Navia! We're back!
That was perfect.
I
as expected of my partner.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
You say you never heard of Fache? Some Alice. Nope. Ignare. What about this one? Oh. Nope.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Oh, she looked badass in this scene. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, is she blinking? I need to double check the screenshot. Yep. Damn it. There.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything.
Your files and all.
After your lover, Veneer, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you. You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache.
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Uh-oh, he's going to breaking down.
What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me.
He's already gone, bruh. Just let it go.
They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice. Your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Venier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, but I'm not from this blasted place. So I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Not actual Fontainian?
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I can't dissolve. Can't dissolve. Can't dissolve.
He's breaking down straight out of the pit. Is it Tony?
Do you all see? I can't go. I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that. And in the end, that accursed callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! Venier, please, Venier!
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Traveler, Please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth.
They will later proceed to review and compile all the evidence and
The man
record.
now known as Marcel was originally named Vache and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vinier.
A Monstatian.
During an underwater expedition, Vinier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vache as a result. Vache learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vinier back to life.
Fontaine woman, to be exact.
To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vache discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vache decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vache expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vache attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vache's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Well narrated.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vache.
Is this scene really necessary?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vache is guilty.
He said the thing!
Guards! Take Vache away.
Good. It's what he deserved.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Is this one from Inazuma?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Served rightfully. On a gold platter.
Yeah. It's finally over. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending.
Yeah. I guess it's safe to say Child's an innocent.
Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right?
Yeah, what could possibly
Through
go
evidence
wrong?
presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case.
Yeah, I don't think he's the kind of a person that strikes me as the kidnapping young women. He's a battle-hungry guy.
The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of... We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal to render the final verdict on the charges.
I cannot unhear it, guys. My god.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique
Oh, not
d'Analyse
again!
Cardinal, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What? Wait, what? The fuck?
Hey, hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
Yeah, it was so out of the blue. It has to be broken, right?
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
What is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Oh, he's gotta be crashing out. Being slandered like that.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Well said, child.
You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
Whoa.
I am sorry.
He got one
If you have
shot.
been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
He got one shot. Oh. There's a scar on his cheek too.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court.
Is there any other way we can appeal this?
All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it!
You're the one who made the machine, right? Of course the Tagle get mad when he gets slandered. I mean, get accused as involved with the missing girl case.
I don't know what happened there either!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible.
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
Did her own tongue betray her? I think she just made a slip up earlier.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. And, of course, for every performance, there is a script. And if you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable!
You can't be serious, girl. I've beaten Child several times, more than I can count. I do not think he's involved with this missing women cases.
All shall be revealed in time. Now, having said that, Although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense.
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
What does justice really means to you? Answer me, Novelet!
Alright. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff. So he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
I'm afraid he did so in a different places. Oh, hey there! Can't take Novelet seriously. I mean, look at Columbina like that. About Nupal. Ah, there it is.
The Hydro Dragon who serves as the Udex of Fontaine? Another dragon who puts people in prison. I'm not sure I'd want to meet him.
Yeah, he did put the child into prison. Wrongly put him in the prison even. Alright. What? We have to enter there again? Come on!
Full throttle!
God, my back is killing me. Two people that's... Huh?
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Oh, wait. That guy?
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What the fuck you want this time?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Fine!
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Oh yeah, about that. I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It's the fountain outside of this courthouse.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler...
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
We are really weird after all, Novelet. Some go for great, the other go for less. The list goes on.
Very well. I will grant your request.
With supervision?
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case...
Thank you.
Fountain Plaza. This place right here?
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank the water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well?
Vache.
Oh, there she is.
Yes, that's it. So you heard it too.
Vinier, it's me. It's me, Vache.
Vache?
I'm here. I'm here.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey!
What? I think he got pulled there as well.
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache.
Vache? Why did you come? You look a lot older than...
It's been more than 20 years. All this time. Only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
She's no longer the same as you remembered, unfortunately. She's no longer human.
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea.
So all of his victims fused together with Vache Labre?
I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why?
What?
But then, where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you.
Oh. After being told what you done, after being told what he has done, she's now want to avoid him. Got it?
This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you... But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved.
Oh, that's gonna burn.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vinier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
Looks like I didn't meet Vinier back then either. They must have wanted me to learn myself here from the very beginning.
No. Yeah, she can't hate me.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vinier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you. Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Whoa. And what happened to us? If he died, then what happened to us? It's raining again.
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's It's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Ah, well met, partner. I knew something.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navi!
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with, and oh...
Sounds like you're...
It's just been one thing after the other. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court
Justice
all attended.
received. Justice served, and well received.
So his name's definitely been cleared now.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
Probably the best day for her as well.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial. Well, maybe...
Huh? So you know Charlotte too?
Yeah. Way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness. To be fair, though, she was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on this.
Oh yeah, she told us about that.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house... Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
So you both finally settle your differences?
Oh, are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clarand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's...
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clarand wasn't actually a bad person.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to...
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to it.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
I come too?
We want to go too!
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me.
And in that case, everyone, let's be...
Yeah, you're right. Huh. This is where my father...
Huh? There's someone there already.
Wait, what?
Isn't that Novelette?
Novelette?
Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navi?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
I'm sure that he's proud of you, girl.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway?
Just be fair.
There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. But Mr. Callis proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callis made the choice he did for his daughter, and in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice, a justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here.
You worded Mr. Callis, he sums it up perfectly in Novelette.
I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the...
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can...
Alice.
Paimon's never paid Huh? Oh no. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there.
The rain
It's not
stopped.
often that we can catch him alone like this, so...
Rain stopped.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay?
Yeah.
We ran into Navia on the streets today.
I see, I see.
Well, it's pretty...
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure.
About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea.
Huh. So it really...
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
Yet, it somehow persists.
What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case.
Huh. So that's how it is.
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world. And is there anything else?
All right. The prophecy about
that
prophecy.
The sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
Yeah.
That's right. It was Linny that told us back then.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon?
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct.
Rising
the rising sea
levels.
levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left.
But with Farina being the way she is...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
What about Child? How is he being considered guilty? By the machine?
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent!
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Ooh! What do you have in mind?
So when Linny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by...
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
So in character of him...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
What do you know about my twin? My missing twin.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description.
Then I guess my twin did a good job hiding from everyone, at least in a public view.
If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles.
Hold up. You said he ever stepped foot in Fontaine? I thought my twin actually visited all 7 nations.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
One more question.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must...
All right. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Yeah. As the light rain falls without reason.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go...
Analysis and groups will be undergo surplus maintenance. Oh, this is not a good sign. We should stop quickly. Oh yeah, let's claim our dailies first. Then we call it quits. Alright.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Okay. I guess we're going to stop it from here. Thank you for watching, everyone. And have a good night. Getting late over here. Okay. Oh.